Welcome to the Iowa City Landfill and Recycling Center, located on the west side of Iowa City.
Our landfill serves residents and businesses of Johnson County, Kelowna, and Riverside.
So come on in and we'll show you around.
Our normal business hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Saturdays from 7 a.m. to noon.
As you drive into the Iowa City landfill, you'll notice you have several options on where to go, depending on what materials you have to get rid of. Pull into Lane 1 if you have hazardous materials to drop off. The Hazardous Material Collection Facility is open to residents in our service area on Thursday and Friday from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 7 a.m. to noon on Saturdays.
Pull into Lane 2 if you require assistance from our scalehouse operator. Any vehicles that have trash, recycling items with a fee, loaded compost for purchase, or any commercial vehicles should stop at the scalehouse. Pull into Lane 3 if you are a resident with yard waste or food waste to take to the compost facility, or no-fee recycling items such as cardboard or glass. Lane 3 bypasses the scalehouse window for any residents coming out to the landfill for these no-cost services.
As a quick recap, Lane 1 is for hazardous materials. Lane 2 is for the scalehouse, where you can pay for services and ask questions. Lane 3 is for no-cost residential organics and recycling drop-off services.
Now let's talk a bit more about what services are available in our service area.
As we mentioned, residents with hazardous material can pull into Lane 1 during facility open hours.
Residents can bring cleaners, oil-based paint, sharps, aerosols, batteries, and more to this facility at no cost. Eligible small businesses can also use this facility by appointment, but registration is required before they can bring items out for disposal. Learn more about these hazardous material programs at our website.
A lot of vehicles that come to the landfill pull up to the scalehouse. When you pull up to the window, let the scalehouse operator know where you're coming from, for instance, Iowa City or Coralville, and what materials you have, such as tires, appliances, or garbage. The area to the right of the scalehouse is where containers are located for residents to drop off garbage, basic recyclables such as glass, cardboard, and metal cans, scrap metal, motor oil and oil filters for recycling, and appliance recycling for items such as refrigerators, stoves, and lawnmowers. The area to the left of the scalehouse building has an open garage bay where electronic recycling, light bulb recycling, and hardcover book recycling are located. And finally, the area beyond the scalehouse is where tire recycling and the compost facility are located. It is normal to visit several of these different program areas at the landfill depending on what you need to dispose of or recycle. If you bring a TV, a lawnmower, and a yard waste, for instance, you will visit all of these areas to recycle and compost.
Now let's talk a little bit about the compost facility. The compost facility is where food waste and yard waste are ground up and processed into community compost and wood chips.
Residents can bring yard waste items such as grass, leaves, and branches, or food waste items such as vegetable and fruit parts, bread, meat, dairy products, and much more. For a full list of accepted items, visit our website. If you are planning a trip to the compost facility, look for the sign indicating where to leave your organic materials. Maybe you are visiting the landfill to pick up a load of compost or wood chips. Both of these are available at the compost facility while supplies last to residents and businesses. Compost is $20 a ton and wood chips are no cost.
Remember that we have community drop-off locations elsewhere for a lot of our programs, which could save you a trip to the landfill. Batteries, light bulbs, electronics, motor oil, glass, and cardboard are just a few of the many materials that we have several other drop-off locations for throughout Iowa City.
As you can see, we have a lot of programs available at the Iowa City landfill.
This means on busy days, though, you may have to wait in line.
We look forward to serving you and appreciate your patience.
Thanks for watching.